we are going to be playing today with Queen Matilda, first of her name. As you can see here, Matilda is prudent and peaceful. Teeny, thank you for the resub. A whole year of Teeny. Thank you very much, Teeny Bert. Oh, you just missed me going over the advanced roleplay rules. But don't worry, I'll save a copy of that and I'll share it on the Discord later tonight. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for being here so consistently. Oh, join she. There we go. Another chief. Dear Lord, the chiefs outnumber both the other regions at the moment. It's a good time. Nice. Well, yeah, I hope this sort of works for you. This is what I'm going to try and do in the future. Because these 12:30 starts on Saturday and Sunday. Then again, hold on. Let's, there's Teeny. Hiding behind the sign. But yes. So, here we are. Here's Queen Matilda. Prudent and peaceful. Initially, we're going to be going for a farming ambition. Should that farming ambition fail, we will instead go for a faith ambition. We like to keep a sizable amount of funds on hand in case of emergency, so we're going to be piling up the cash. And we'll pay to handle an emergency if we can afford it. So anything that we consider an emergency, that's what we'll use our money for if we can. But we're also, as we're peaceful, we want to avoid a war if we can and try to end them as soon as possible should one happen. Finally, we're calm and collected, so we are pro-stability, pro-nobles, and pro-call for unity. We absolutely want to look after the realm. Let's jump on in, shall we? We'll do a round of introductions. We are joined at the start of today's game. We have Baroness Morgrimwood and Baroness Sleek Avian. Welcome. Oh, the sign's still up. There we go. Thank you. We have Baroness Morgrim Moon and Baroness Sleek Avian. Say hello to our barons. There we go. I got it right. It's gone. Yes, it's gone. It is gone. We have in the chiefs, we have Chief Ephra, Chief Teenybert, Chief Mega Kyle, and Chief Shadow Moon. Welcome on in to all of our chiefs. And finally, we have the counts. We have Countess Whopper. Count singular, I suppose. Now, let's have a look. Welcome on in. You have full control over the faction? Yeah. It's not looking great. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I might have to come home and be like, yo, can we plant some food? Kind of feels hungry over here. Good Lord, what happened to the counts? I can't remember. Was it? Oh yeah, it was. We let the monster out of the dungeon, and the monster went on a rampage, and we ended up burning down a bunch of farmland or something. Yeah. They fought Adam the Firstborn. Listen, I haven't even found him yet, but that's it. That's pretty much it. Farm went down from 3 to 0 in that event. Yeah, and it won the game. Thank you, Counts, for your sacrifice. You put me on the throne. Now then, so yeah, other than that big fat 0, the triple 10 from the Chiefs is a bit worrying. But let's start, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I wish to restore the agriculture of the East and make sure everyone has food to eat. I shall be remembered as the mother of the nation. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Oh, here we go. Here. Can we... Oh, salutes. We got it. We got the bug. He's dead. Can't bother us again. We did it. And bye-bye to the bug. Let's see. We got the council introduction. Let's see you all. Events have proceeded exactly according to plan. The throne is ours. Now, just remember our agreement. In all matters of state, you shall favour the East. The East is supreme. Very good. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Alright, who's here from the chiefs? Hello, Shadow Moon. Good luck in the days ahead. Your Majesty, you'll need it dealing with us lot. And finally, the Barons of the March, it's Sleek. Hello, Sleek. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Whopper brought a friend. Yeah. Actually, just a peasant that she dressed up. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from the King Kazakh, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Alright, let's get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, what would we want? You know what? Prudent. There's no way to advance farming, but there is a religious ceremony. We need to lay to rest the allegations that I am a demon-worshipping cultist. There is also the river. Hello, duck. What's it gonna be, everyone? Ooh. Yes, the barons are big. Barons are big on getting that faith up. Alright, I think that's everyone but Ephra has voted. I'm going to do a final countdown. Boom, boom. Shout out to the Barons. Thank you very much. The hallowed halls of St. Bertrand's Cathedral, the Archbishop places the crown upon your head before launching into a sermon. And that is why Matilda is the Queen, ordained by divine right, chosen by the ninth god and elevated above all. The assembled nobles were plotting against you. Perhaps the threat of eternal damnation has given them second thought. Probably not. Okay, there we go. End of season. Hold on, I've got a spider. Let me just get rid of the spider. I'll be right back. Hold on. Whoop. Come here, you bastard. Where are you going? Yeah. Alright, he got away. It's, I don't know. Not like massive. Not a massive spider. It's fine. I tried to sweep it up with a bit of paper and just take it outside, but it fell off the paper and it's crawled down the back of my computer somewhere. Hopefully it will find its way out. The spider already owns your house. No! I'll get him next time, don't worry. Okay, alright. Back to the game. Back to the game now. Back to the game. Evme of the Morning Moon bloodline. Powerful marcher equestrian. Stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. What is your definition of a massive spider? For me, it's all about their size relative to my thumbnail. If they're bigger than my thumbnail, then they're big. This one is like about a quarter or a third of a thumbnail, so not that big. Morning moon? Hey, evening moon. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I'll know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. So small spider. And tell not Australia when it starts at thumbnail, not hand. Well, when I was in Australia, I saw spiders bigger than my hand. Yeah, I know. Ooh. I don't know. How do you even get rid of them? Do you, like, sweep them up? Do you, like, get a dustpan and brush for them or something? Fire? No! Wait, I don't know. Is that proper? Ice cream tub and paper. Alright. Release outside. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this boy was literally just chilling in the corner. The sign, there you go, Ephra. We got prudent, peaceful, calm and collected. You put a glass jar or similar container down in front of them, encourage them to walk into it, then take them out. Okay. Sweep, I ran away. What? Oh dear. When are the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never! Oh no, you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Alright, what's it gonna be for the barons? We got uprising, propaganda, and gunpowder. If it's your house huntsman, you encourage it to live in your ceiling where it will eat bugs. Naming it is optional. My parents had one they dubbed Horatio. Hello, Horatio. Got any good bugs today? We got a call for uprising. Wait, how have I got 3,000 gold? I don't remember having that much last time. We got propaganda as well. All right. Earwigs are what? Earwigs are what? They're like the little. Let me look it up. Oh, they're the... Okay, yes, I've got them. Admittedly, they never get in the house, but I've seen them in the garden. Earwigs and centipedes die. Oh no, yeah, it does for none of these unless I like click on it. I think the only time it will is for auctions. And for stop the count. Oh yeah, and for stop the count as in the if I use the voting law. But I rarely ever use it because it just doesn't work too well when you're streaming. What scheme should the barons pursue to overthrow the new queen and place their preferred claimant, Evme, on the throne? The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Hawk of the Teenybert clan. Charismatic northern hero stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Matilda. How do we make that happen? Okay, Bork, calm down. What's it gonna be? Are the chiefs gonna A. make a deal with a wizard in sorcery, B. infiltrate the palace with intimidation, or C. remember old Wazy, find the sacred stones, and summon the Lord Render with prophecy? When the game goal goes against RP goal, yeah. That's fine. That happens. Would anyone like to see the last spider I rescued from a building? Okay. I want to put it in the Discord, I'll have a peek at it. Alrighty, what do we got? We got sorcery. Content warning, spider. Let's have a look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. See, to me, that's massive. But to you, that's like, what, just the size of your thumb? So, not so big? I like that he has little go faster stripes on all his legs. The chiefs plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the Queen was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Vanja of the Whopper Dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, delicately leads on a podium, sighing. Most excellent. Matilda now sits on the throne and the counts are in charge, as they should be. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Alright, Counts of the East, what's it gonna be? We got A, Loyalist, B, Ascension, or C, Possession. Whopper, do you want to stay loyal? Do you want to offer me immortality? Or do you want to summon a demon to possess me? Count on it. It's Whopper time. What's Whopper gonna scheme today? Or are you gonna leave it blank and let fate take the decision? Gamba? So, yeah? All cool if I click no vote. Okay, alright. May fate take the wheel. No! 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 You can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep possessing the monarch with a demon. I had to ask my boss to hold the fire door for me. If anyone had opened it, it would have hit me. So I poked my nose in his office and went, "Excuse me, are you arachnophobic?" He was Irish and made the best face. Yeah. They actually want a demon on the throne, but the rest of the council keeps objecting. That's true. But yeah, I hope you got that spider in a nice bush or whatever's appropriate for a spider. Indeed, a mere few months in the palace and it looks as though Queen Matilda has forgotten our ways already. I, on the other hand, would never betray the East. Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the Queen, putting her totally under their control. First, they must lull the Queen into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons, currently at 0. Whopper tossing a 3-sided dice, it's true. He was equally horrified when I caught it and someone was cooing over it. That's a baby one? Yeah. I mean, twice the size, that would be actually like fit in the palm of your hand with just its main body and the legs sort of sprawled out. Alright. Evme. Questionable claimant. In the March, the Barons are pursuing a propaganda scheme. They want to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Stability currently at 5, so the Barons will have to drop stability by a point. Bork, an ambitious vassal in the north. The chiefs are pursuing sorcery. They're going to make a deal with a wizard. To do so, they need to keep the kingdom's authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons' time. It's currently at 5. And finally, Vanja, treacherous half-sibling in the east. The Counts are going for a possession scheme. They want to summon a demon to live in my head. They need to keep their own defiance at 4 or less in 2 seasons' time. It's currently at 0. This is going to be a rough one. Alright, no call for unity. I think. Yeah, let's do swing vote for a change. A theft. Wild beast attacks, okay. Let's start with this. This sounds important. Your Highness, I bring ill tidings from the north. Wildlife has gone berserk in rural areas. They're attacking villages and travellers all across the region. Tell me more about these creatures. They're great hulking beasts, clearly twisted by magic. Some say they walk and talk like people. The Northern warriors are afraid. They say the demons are a dark omen, a sign of the end. Okay, Kyle. Gadzooks. What's got into these chiefs that they can't handle a few wild animals? The other regions have plenty of their own problems, Your Majesty. No one wants to march up to the frozen north for something like this. You're all as useful as nipples on a breastplate. Point of order, Your Highness. Though the church's presence in the north is minimal, we could provide shelter for those who need it. All will be welcome, whether their adherence to the true God or not. It's the least we can do. Or, if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries who aren't afraid of a few wild bears. That should put an end to this crisis. Well, we're going to do something. I don't mind paying for it, and I don't mind letting the church control it. Both of these are good options for me, for what I want. So it's up to you all. Vote how you please. Either B, we spend money for mercenaries, or C, we take refuge in the Ninth God's churches. For the north, unironically, Whopper will have the controlling vote here. The one count is the most powerful noble in the realm. There we go, send them to church. The Archbishop instructs all churches across the north to open their doors to refugees fleeing the attacks. They are more than glad for the assistance. Over time, the beasts withdraw. The Northerners are grateful for the church's help, with many finding a new place in their hearts for the Ninth God and his disciples. Your Highness, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Chief Teenybert shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Mother of mountains, nonsense. Rummage through your drawers, I'm sure you'll find the thing. Your Highness, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Teenybert's ancestor hexed my family with a curse of Morgana, taking every second daughter's hair bright blue. It looks like Teenybert's family got the curse, really. That's because her ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough! I know Teenybert stole my priceless ring. It brings the March great luck and bounty, and my dear cousin is to wear it when they marry. Okay, what do we got? Blue hair is a small price to pay? Yeah, for looking after the gods. I'm going to put swing votes on, and I'll suggest send the Chancellor to investigate. That would be the ideal. Like, let's figure this out. I'd ideally avoid C at all costs, but I don't veto anymore. Remember, swing votes is on, so you can change your mind at any moment. Yep, just like that. Oh wow, that's everyone. Alright. Make sure nobody wants to change. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. Sleek Avian thanks you profusely, but the chiefs are furious that the accusations are being taken seriously. Currently has tricolour hair IRL? Yes. That's fair enough. You ordered a Chancellor to search Teeny Bert's home for the special ring. Goodness me! I do enjoy tales about such mysteries. I shall do my best. Green, purple and blue. Ooh! So blue and its 2 derivatives. Very fun. Is it sort of stripy or is it like sectioned? As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs are the most famous warrior heroes, the counts are the knights of the Order of Drowned Rose, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries, they'd be loyal to coin above all. Queen knows better than anyone that our knights will keep her safe from dangers and from improper grammar. That's true. Yes, I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I need to surround myself with Eastern Knights, the finest in the land. No, we can't have your marching soldiers here. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Alright, first auction of the game, everyone. Let's have a look. Barons want a lower stability. They can do so with B, the prison, but we can raise stability instead with A, the library. Chiefs want to lower authority. They can do so with D, the theatre, or we can build C, the monument, to raise authority instead. Wait, have I got that wrong? Barons want a lower stability. Chiefs want to raise authority. Okay. And finally, these two exist, but ultimately I think the counts are suffering enough. I think A, B, C and D will be hotly contested by folks. Here is a list of everyone and their money. And we're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funds in. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What have we currently got? C and B, monument and prison. Boom, boom, everyone. Go, 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 go. Right. Oh lordy, what happened there? Oh, I don't like it. A whole ass thieves guild just for you, Whopper. Right on your doorstep. And a monument for the chiefs. Alright, let's deal with new gods. Hair photo in Discord. Let me have a peek. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. So the blue stripe is like a highlight against the purple and the green. Okay. Looking good. Your greatness. I've come to thank you and the Ninth Church for your kindness during the so-called Season of Claws. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad for their help. The creature's attacks have eased, and I can only imagine why. But I thank the gods for it, both old and new. Yes, all in a day's work and all that. Once the chief has bowed their head to leave, your archbishop is quick to lean over you. Your Majesty, we are presented with a golden opportunity to expand the church's influence. We could capitalize on this goodwill immediately. Well, you know, it's about time we got some faith in this kingdom. What's it gonna be, everyone? Oh, yeah, this isn't an emergency, so I'd prefer B, I believe. I don't know, religious emergency? Does such a thing exist? Oh, more embroidery? Where have you... Oh, okay. Let me know when you post it, I'll have a peek. Oh, hey. Oh dear, no. We're just gonna spread missionaries. The chiefs are predictably angered by your brazenness. Still, your recent aid goes a long way in soothing over any disagreements. The missionaries yield mixed results as the months pass by. Some are successful in turning the northern peasantry towards the ninth god, while others find themselves chased out with only the clothes on their back. Could have been much worse, Your Highness. At least no one was mulched alive to appease some shrub goddess or the like. Well, there we go. Where have we found the ring? Your Majesty, I found Baroness Sleek Avian's ring, but the situation is delicate. Chief Teenybert's niece has it because Sleek Avian's cousin used it to propose for her. My guardian, Teenybert, doesn't understand true love. My dear Elk and I are meant to be together, feud or no. All we want is a quiet life, a little garden, a flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so. No one knows about this romance yet, but tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between barons and chiefs. Perhaps I'm soft-hearted, but I can't help feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this peacefully? What would I do? I do want to avoid a war. Defiance is going up. Pro-stability? Yeah. I mean, we are, but we're peaceful more than anything. You know, if I publicly bless them, Chiefs, are you going to play nice? Or are you going to immediately launch a civil war? I will. You will what? You will play. You'll play nice. Okay. All right. For now. Oh, cheers, Your Majesty. You formally bless the upcoming marriage of Elkin Tove. Both barons and chiefs are outraged, claiming that you've disrespected their centuries-long feuding tradition. As wedding preparations begin, the story of the love-struck peasants. Story of the love-struck couple catches the imagination of march of peasants who work together to make a huge cornucopia as a wedding gift. You're lacking aiding the march is my role-playing. I love love. Oh, okay, that's good. Finding a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I do not mind. Chiefs are pretty mad. They are high flying. We've got to bring that down. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You're marrying to the counts as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Cool. I'm just going to go to the bathroom and back quickly. You all have a stretch. Go to the bathroom yourselves if you need to. Get fresh drinks. All that good stuff. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. Puts the kettle on. There we go. Oh, we're all set up. I think we're all set up. Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a look. What have we got now? Welcome back, everyone. I've got a cup of coffee as well. Planning time, fellow chiefs. I agreed to play nice for now. Should I stand by because that chief should always try to keep to their word? But the moment the Queen pisses us off just a bit too much, you get me? Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the Queen. Queen Matilda trusts us counts more and more. Yesterday we met for afternoon tea. She even said she'd invest in our beekeepers. Yes! We got farming! Farming in the east, fantastic work. Unfortunately, even if the Queen trusts us, the Archbishop doesn't. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. It's currently at 1. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Far to the north, Chief Ephra sits before a roaring hearth, 2 enormous wolfhounds lying at his feet. A shadow darkens the door. The hounds whimper and flee, tails tucked between their legs, as a skeletal figure steps into the room, accompanied by the jingling of 1,000 tiny bells. My apologies! I have had a fatal nose. Why do you call it me? I may be immortal, but my time is near my pair than you. I thought we might have a common goal. The Queen has been overstepping her bounds recently, hasn't she? And you! The one trying to turn me away from my very Queen? My friends and all Leo. And my friend. I'll help you. The fingers of everything right home. And then, you're eating it out. Yummy! Did you say bees? Good thing. We just invested in beekeeping. Yeah! In the dreamland, they hold them down, they leave the bear. And then they vote. They vote with us, they wake it down in the bottom my flowers. They all come around here. I go home, make a pet. But I won't harm and not make a word. Because you know, dang. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Returns with a teapot to say, oh no. So, yeah, tug of war. We got to keep our farming up. Now, I think the chiefs are in emergency. We can bribe them. Counts, help me out. And look at that, even Stevens, right? We don't have to fight a war today, I hope. We don't have to fight a war today, I hope. Motherfucker. Eh? Oh yeah, I suppose it is just you, Whopper. I just swiped your money. Put it into the north. Sorry. Your Highness, I come before you with a humble plea. We chiefs of the north have had an awakening. The ninth god has found his way to our lands. With your help, of course. Will you induct us into the church? What do you want me to do exactly? I wish to recognise the ninth god, and asks that in return you appoint a northern bishop, so we have representation among the clergy. What will the other regions think of this? Not much, Your Majesty. They will see you as reducing their own influence, but it is a righteous thing to do. I shall call on a vote then. Very good, Your Majesty. I would be most happy to perform the rites on this new bishop should the council agree to it. I mean, they want it, and it helps promote peace. Calm down, you'll get your bishop. Democracy in practice right here. No worries, Sleek. There you go, you got it. Abstain, that's perfectly fine. I fully understand. But here's the deal. Chiefs are going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happy. Happy, happy, happy. We don't need to fight. There you go. The council has decided that a new bishop shall be ordained. The first of the chiefs of the north, Chief Ephra, and his fellow devotees are overjoyed. The other regions, however, are more reluctant to accept the new bishop. All kinds of excuses are given, but in the end it doesn't matter much. The bishop is ordained at St. Bertrand's within a month. Not often you can just walk in and get a request granted, Ephra. Ephra was literally like, I'm planning to rebel against you. Give me a bishop. Like, oh, okay. Your Majesty, that couple from the Martian North are here to speak to the council. Oh, Your Majesty, you brought us so much joy. I can't believe we finally get to be with my dear Tove. But it's not all good. We want to get married and start a farm together. Enjoy some peace and quiet for a change. All we need is each other, a few adorable animals, and a wedding would be tiny, 300-400 people at most. But of course, Sleek Avian and Teeny Bert refuse to give us anything. Please, Your Majesty, help us one more time. Right. Send them to the east. Didn't even refuse, I approved, yeah. I'll put swing votes on. No, I won't. I think the east, we want to increase the east farming, so I'm leaning towards the east. Oh. Alright, how many votes is that total? Oh, one of you left. Who is it? One of the chiefs? Shadow Moon. Alright, Shadow Moon, final call. Gonna do 3, 2, 1, and oh, there we go, you've done it. Before I did the typing. They're gonna live on Marcher land. When Sleek realizes the council's decision is final, she grudgingly hosts the wedding in her fortress and hands over the desired 30 acres as a gift. The wedding itself is a modest affair for nobility, but Elk and Tove don't mind. They only have eyes for each other. Bard soon seized on the story, making it more and more dramatic in every telling and praising Sleek Avian eventually for coming around. The story puts the Barons at an advantage at the negotiating table. Love wins? Good. As for the couple, they live happily enough on Sleek Avian's land with the help of the lucky ring. Elk cultivates a flock of sheep who follow them devotedly wherever they go. Alright, this makes things difficult. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Okay, yes, I know, yes. Transfer leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Now, what is my ideal spouse gonna look like? Someone that's good with money, someone that avoids fights, someone that's very sort of calm and collected. Yeah, okay, let's see if we get anyone good. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Magnus, son of the Northern Shadow Moon clan. Apparently the other Northerners nicknamed him Windspeaker. I can't imagine why. Strangely enough, for a Northerner, he's an enthusiastic convert to worship of the Ninth God, and he's an incredibly driven person by all accounts. Gets up at the crack of dawn each morning, goes for a swim in a frozen lake. This is good. Looks buff, yes. I think politically this is the right choice. We'll be solidifying the church's position in the north, and the north will like me. So I see this as an absolute win. No drawbacks. He looks like William Wallace. Neutral? No, I'm vaguely pro-faith. But politically speaking, I'd probably lean towards either the Baron or the Chief's option. But yeah, he seems all right. He seems like he's a good bet. This is Xenia, eldest daughter of the Eastern Whopper Dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for the portrait. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. Half the East love her, apparently, the other half hate her. Well, we don't like half the people hating her. That's not good. Hello, ground control. Welcome, you get to join Whopper for control of the East at the minute. But yeah, I don't like that half the people hate her. Finally, the march is offering Enrica Skyers not the prestigious sleek avian bloodline. Unlike most of the barons, she can conduct an entire conversation without shouting, and look at her. Stunning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Also got in a fight with a local bishop a couple years back, gave him a bloody nose. Right, that's a bunch of negatives. We are not pro-hunting at all. But especially, we are pro-religion. And we are pro-peace and being calm. Getting in a fight with your bishop and punching him. Ooh. No. You are anti-fist fight with a bishop. Yeah, that's a big turn-off. Big no-no. Chiefs it is, yeah. What do you think, Bob? Picking a candidate? You'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. It's going to be Magnus of the North. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Alright. While the Queen settles into her young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baroness Evme. Is it time? I'm eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their saviour. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos. Then we will make our move. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Don't worry, the wedding is going to bounce us back up. Damn it, where is it? Where is my call for unity? I want call for unity. Call for unity isn't here. We're just gonna stay as we are then. Barons are on the verge of rebellion, but we can stop that. We don't need that. Famine, that sounds like a disaster. And bad mushrooms. Okay, let's start with bad mushrooms, then go to famine. Hello, ground control. Welcome on in. How's things going? Bad news, Your Highness. The eastern peasants are starving. Predictable, yes, but in their starvation they have turned to foraging for swamp mushrooms to survive. This particular variety is delicious and filling, but makes one very ill. After a brief recovery, all seems well. I don't like where this is going. The next morning, the unfortunate soul rises from their bed in a fugue state, wandering the streets as though touched by a demon. Then they drop dead. The mushroom is so dangerous that my servants are calling it the sixth god's bane. Sounds rather useful. Oh, well, I couldn't comment on that. If we can get more food in the east, we should at least tell the peasants what the sixth god's bane looks like. Birdie. I mean, we're going to allow swing votes. If you vote for B, who uses poison, it's a coward's tool. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I suppose... No, I'm going to leave it swing votes. I don't feel too bad about that. I think C is nice. E is really nice. B, rather. B is really, really nice, but again, difficult. We're taking a gamble on stability. Not good. How's it going to go down? Oh, right. Everyone's voting for it. Haven't had a roll yet? No, that's right, we haven't. Alright, 60%. Let's hand out brochures and pamphlets. This is the sixth god's bane. You have a bard compose a catchy slogan warning of the sixth god's bane, which is soon hummed throughout the kingdom. If you see a mushroom glisten, your life depends on if you listen. If it's wet without the rain, your final meal's the sixth god's bane. Yes! Yes! The catchy tune works a charm, and the common folk soon learn which mushrooms to avoid. A new trend of fungus farming spreads up across the east. We got honey, we got mushrooms, we got it all. Old Sally Six Fingers. Done it again. Hello, Your Majesty. I've travelled all the way from the east to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. Day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a bonkle. Honey and mushrooms sounds like a Monster Hunter meal. Yeah, exactly. The best meal. Put it on top of a lettuce and you got the complete set. She's right. Grain price in the east is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. You know what? It's got to be done. We got this is an emergency. I would like to import grain from the march and distribute it for free. I'd like to spend money on this. I want it. I want to sort this out. Has the OO been invented yet? I don't think so, actually. If it has, I don't remember it. Please vote C with me and we'll fix the food shortage. Okay. All right. Who has yet to vote? Is it just ground control? Final countdown, 3, 2, 1. A boom, boom. The East is in your debt, Your Majesty. The kingdom's coffers open, a tide of free grain floods from the march to the east, putting many eastern merchants out of business, but giving the barons a nice windfall. There you go. The grain proves sufficient to keep the peasants alive until next harvest, which will hopefully bring better days. Look at that. Look at that. We are so good right now. Right, time to get hitched. Your wedding to Magnus is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend for a week and a day. The capital is one giant party. Feels like the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Magnus at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do, Archbishop, I do. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new husband Magnus delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Magnus, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. Not a patch on a proper northern wedding, of course. Is it really a wedding if there isn't at least one axe fight at the altar? Let's focus on the positives, shall we? Oh, don't worry, I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. What are you passionate about? Oh, I'm just a humble follower and I've God's teaching. And everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them from the hereafter. Oh, that's nice. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue the subject. You gently fall asleep to the sound of Magnus droning on about himself. All right. We have Holy Vikings now, yeah? What have we got? Oh, hot damn. Who's going missing? Your Majesty, a number of chiefs have gone missing in the east. Who is it? It will be the three that aren't Ephra. Teeny Bert, Mega Carl, and Shadow Moon. They travelled to Count Ground Control's castle to negotiate a trade agreement. But they should have returned weeks ago. The missing chiefs never made it to my land. They most likely got lost. The East is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? 3 chiefs are missing. Chief Teenybert, Chief Shadow Moon, and Chief Mega Kyle. Where could they have gone? Just north of my estate lies the Molpata Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, Ilian's Haunt. I like to live remotely. It does wonders for the soul. I'm certain this is some kind of ploy by the Count Ground Control. In a few months' time, he'll quietly offer us a ransom. Blood and stars, don't be so foolish. We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. Summon Major Tom for the search. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we're going to look for them. No execution needed. Oh, feel free to vote. Like, your stand-in will vote on your behalf. Someone that will represent you. Will we search the Moldpatter Forest? Will it be the Twilight Lakeland? Or will it be Ilian's Horn? What's it going to be, everyone? Oh yeah. Once we're done, I'll explain how this works. Oh dear. Here we go again, everyone. We're going to Ilian's Horn. A detachment of Count Ground Control's bravest knights venture into the beveiled marshland known as Ilian's Haunt. This is a fool's errand, though. They find nothing but bogs, marshes, wetlands, creepy trees with faces on them, fens, dead bodies, mosquitoes and swamps. The chiefs aren't thrilled to learn that their compatriots have disappeared, of course, but accounts assure you if they hadn't turned up by now, they're probably long dead. Salutes in chat, everyone. Mega Kyle, Teeny Bert, and Shadow Moon have all been lost and are presumed dead. The second of each of their namesakes shall join the council. My son wants vengeance. Yes, feel free, you three, to change up your roleplay if you'd like. That's more than okay. And yeah, so you know what happens when getting that event in the east. Each of the areas has like a description of a direction. So it was Moldpatter Forest in the north. Ilian's Haunt was in the south, and what was in the west? I can't remember what it's called, but there was another location in the west. Depending on the region that the nobles came from, that's where you want to look. So if they'd have come from the march, you want to look in the south. If you were looking for the chiefs, you want to look in the north. Kill count 3. Oh yes, let me do that. Kill count. Kill count. Where is the kill count? Where is it? There it is. That's 3 whole deaths. You were lost in the forest, yes. Pats get lost in the lakeland, yes. Your Majesty, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Majesty knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I've seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the east. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Great God, no! An eclipse is a warning for the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once, some excited, some horrified, but all are very, very loud. let's get some holy protections. I think that's good. Better to be safe than sorry. Vote A. And we'll have some priests get up toward the east. Alright, thank you very much. 6 votes is winner winner, chicken dinner. Folklore has few specifics about the sun going dark other than the usual "we're all gonna die", so the Count's turn to church scripture for help. You hope they will find something before the eclipse occurs. There we go. Hello, Matilda. I've had an idea. As you know, the people of the north are quite pious, even if there's still entirely too many pagans for my liking. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent to the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favour. You mean make me some kind of saint? Not exactly. I mean, unless they really start to like you, but support from the church can't be a bad thing, can it? Go forth, my love. Magnus, go forth and teach them to love me. Thank the gods, I'll make their preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the King Consort is planning to tour the north. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where he plans to stop. Once he arrives, Magnus gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, preaching at length about your good standing with the church. Damn right. It strikes a chord. The Spymaster happily announces that your popularity is rising all across the region. Fantastic. We love it. Now, Barons, if you're going to try and go for your scheme, B, the prison, will lower stability, but it may be worth going for A, the fortress, to raise your military instead. Just saying. Hentai Dad, hello. Where are you? Welcome on in to the Counts. How you doing, buddy? As for the Counts, they want to keep their own faith low. They can do so with F, the Observatory. But to be honest, I'd prefer E, the Aqueduct. Let's get some more farming. Let's get some food. And the Chiefs may want C, the Deer Park, to lower farming across the board. You will have about a minute to vote. We're going to start the voting now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else shall be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? $10 seconds. We got a couple of heavy spenders here. Don't miss out. What was that redeem? All hail the king. All hail the king. All hail the king. Thank you, Sirius. Welcome on in, buddy. Wait, what did we end up with? I weren't really paying attention. Something that brought down stability, whatever that was. And what was the other one? Oh, the one that brought down farming, so the hunting grounds. Right. rumours of danger, a terrible secret about your heir. Your Majesty, I'm afraid we learnt nothing from the scripture about the eclipse. Heathens, we searched for our most ancient monasteries and discovered a book describing a time when the sun went dark. And then? Servants of the evil seventh god broke through while darkness fell and took possession of the one who predicted the eclipse. And now, the searing question is done other than count ground control. That's just some old book. I'm not any sort of demon. Not yet. Your Highness, the scripture describes how the demons will use ground control to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom. Well, rally the priests. By divine right, we shall protect the realm. Kindly consider voting B. We will summon the priests to protect the East. Hey. So yeah, welcome on in, Sirius. Yeah, we're good. I've got a backache, but you know, we live, we carry on. Fantastic. Look at that, we got some priests on the go. Fervent priests of the night flock to the east to draw the faithful closer, hoping to ward off the eclipse demons. Some nobles claim that the Archbishop is gathering as much power as the Crown. The kingdom waits in anticipation for the solar event. Your Majesty, I bring urgent news. The Counts are desperately eroding the power of the Church in the East. What, really? I hardly believed it myself. What's even more alarming is why they're doing this. The Counts are planning to hollow out your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. By the time they're finished, you'll be nothing but a shell. The demon will take over, body and soul. By the ninth god. My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring this sacrilege to the Council's attention. Alright, we've got to do something. And demons are everywhere. They're coming for me. They're coming for ground control. Maybe A, spreading word about the dangers of demons. Maybe that'll work, like the song about that mushroom. You know? Slick, wet, soppy mushrooms, not good. Neither are demons. Demons are bad, okay? Demons are really bad. Whoa. Wow, it's tied up. Who has yet to vote? Whopper. Whopper can decide it. Demons are misjudged. Oh no. Whopper's missed a vote. You did vote. Oh. No, it hasn't come up. Oh, there you go. I'm glad I said it. For some reason it didn't register your first one. Yeah. All across the kingdom, priests deliver impassioned sermons on the danger of the seventh god's agents. More citizens flock to the church. The peasants place holy symbols in windows to protect their homes from demonic influence. But many nobles grumble about the church's meddling in official matters. Is Queen Matilda in charge, or the Inquisition? Your marriage to Magnus has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. What began as a political arrangement is blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. A countess rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins her. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. How exquisite that we can make our move unseen. We must invite a demon to possess the queen. The ancient book describes 2 demons, each attracted to different aspects of the human mind. Okay, will it be Ratchmaster the Mad Tyrant, the Cockroach Queen? Ergo, the council have to raise my authority. Or will it be Murmurach, Duke of Greed, face of all coins? Ergo, the council have to raise our treasury. What's it gonna be, Counts? Okay. Ground control, you have command of the vote. You can choose it one way or the other if you like. There we go. Face of all coins. According to the grimoires I've read, the Duke of Greed is attracted to individuals who hoard wealth. We must ensure the Queen is filthy rich. The final stage of their scheme, the Council must raise the treasury to at least 2,600 gold. Both are easy to afford. I mean, I want to save money up anyway. I want to keep about 2,000 in the bank at any rate, just so that I can pay for things, to fix things. Up in the north, Chief Ephra and the Wizard Bizg are enjoying a grand feast together. Any glassware has carefully been replaced with ceramics. Buzzing, 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 I can't get away from it. Oh, it hurts my soul. Biz groans and the oaken table splits down the middle like a tree struck by lightning. Crack. Please, just a few more months. By the old gods, I won't let you down. Here you go. It's going to make me young. The chief's aim is to lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less. It's a rough day out here being a chief. Now then, you know, I think communal is fine. I'm a bit worried. What would this look like? No, that's far too much. Oh Lord, what are the barons doing? What is this? Okay, alright. Itching for a fight. Reminder, everyone. We don't like fighting. Okay? We don't want to fight. Your Majesty, we in the March have finished a complete reorganization of our new army. It's truly a powerful beast now. That's just you, my liege. I know it's just me. But I'm going to be very upset if the barons think they can start fights. Is there something you want? Since you asked, let's hoping the crowd might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. sort it out yourself. I'm not getting involved. That does sound like me. I see how it is. Baroness Sleek Avian leaves your throne room with a stormy look on her face. Best not to start any wars at the moment. The barons can find their own ways to keep their soldiers occupied. Yeah. Absolutely. My liege, bad news from our newly constructed prison in the march. One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Ronald Carnival, has escaped. His location is currently... The double doors bang open. The grubby-looking peasant strides into the council hall, escorted by anxious watchmen. In this room? Sorry, Your Majesty. He said it was urgent, and he was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear I'm innocent. Baroness Morgrim threw me into prison on trumped-up charges simply because I said I didn't like her hat. Ha! Your Highness, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. You and your feathered hats, Morgrim. Let's see. What's good? What would I do? Would I have a strong... I'm pro-nobles. Yeah, pro-noble. Yeah, exactly. Throw this foolish peasant back in prison. A. A is the way, everyone. Right, while you vote for this, gonna nip to the bathroom again. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, alright. Did I insult a baron's halt? It's okay insulting a chief's helm. Oh dear. Do I need to make a new hat? No, you don't need to make a new hat. Don't worry about it. Your hat's fine. It's fine. The peasant is wrong. It's a bad hat, and I should go to prison for speaking a simple truth. The hat looks stupid. One more bad word about my hat, knave, and I'll kill you myself. It takes 7 watchmen to restrain Baroness Morgrim, as Ronald Carnival is dragged down to your dungeons. Thank you, Your Highness, for listening to reason. Truly, you are most wise. There we go. The false imprisonment of Ronald Carnival enrages the peasantry, but at least it reinforces the message that the Queen's justice cannot be overturned. I'm probably about to get scolded for fighting a watchman. Yeah, please don't punch my watch. Not good. Baroness Sleek Avian strides into the council chamber, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the march are overrun with vermin. We've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Okay. Swing votes in effect. I'm quite happy for both A and D, really. Or maybe not D so much, because that will bankrupt me. I think the march can sort out... Listen, you want something for your soldiers to do? Have them hunt rats. Yeah, powder use for our soldiers, exactly. Deploy the rat catchers. Oh. Okay, none of the barons have voted, which is worrying. So they don't even care about the rats. Was waiting for Morg? Oh, no worries, yeah, because swing votes is on in this one. And, oh, it's all changed. Okay, rat poison it is. Lag is hitting you. No worries, that's okay. Right, that's everyone. Alright. Poison ahoy. You send barrels of poison to the march, closely guarded. Soon rat corpses litter the land. It's messy and poison stockpiles will take time to recover, but the infestation is over. It succeeded. We are good. Barrels of poison did the job. Alright. Look at that. We are looking so good. It's here. It's here. Call for unity. Finally. Alright, all of these sound bad. Let's start with the eclipse. This is where we're going to have to fight demons, apparently. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except to make the day a little grey, but in the east it's a different story. Your Majesty, I hardly escaped alive. Please, you must help us. Oh, salutes in chat. Ground Controller First has died. Ground Controller Second is staggering in. Oh no. Oh no, kill count go up. All the priests, they didn't make it in time. What happened? My father. As the sun went dark, he changed into a monstrous demon creature. A reptile as tall as a building. Bit the heads off his servants and more demons erupted from their corpses. We fled to the churches for safety and barred the windows against the beasts. Ninth priests are working tirelessly, praying for aid, but they grow wary. They can't last forever. Hell's bells, just as I feared. We are forsaken. What if they spread across the kingdom? Right, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let us destroy the demons with the power of the ninth god. Summon your strongest arms. Reinforce your faith. Hell walks on the earth, and we must stand united against this threat. Oh, there you go, Dad. You got it. Who has yet to vote? It'll be one of the chiefs. Teeny. Would you kill that? What, the giant reptile? What is that? Ugh. Yeah, I would kill that. Would you? Oh my god, we're gonna... Okay, we're doing the animal sacrifice. Not everyone is happy to donate their valuable livestock to the cause, but you make it very clear that there is to be no argument. Oh no. Smouldering animal corpses pile high all across the east. As the demons eagerly eat their fill before retreating back to the Seven Hells, you can only hope they're satisfied. Meanwhile, Eastern peasants scramble for protective charms of dubious value. Many turn to worshipping the sun to avoid going out at night, since Dark Sun was responsible for these horrors. My money? Listen, you got what you voted for. We spent the money, we spent the farming. Oh dear. Chief Ephra Bulbasaur rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By blood of the dead, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Kudako, welcome on in. It's been a long while. Welcome on in. You've been placed in the Barrens. Perhaps you're ill or old? It was one of my villagers. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Oh, thank you for that disclaimer, Mega Kyle. Yeah, it's nice to have people differentiate between characters in the game and the players. So yeah. That's good. Keep that up. Let's see. What have we got? What have we got? I think have the witch tested. Oh, Godaku, to change your colour, you have to type your chat settings down at the bottom of the chat. Alright, I see. We don't want to test the witch, we want to send scholars, apparently. Alright. Fair enough. If you insist, but if this curse isn't broken soon, I'll be the laughing stock of the North. Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, Quell University's finest scholars have mystified. The curse, if that's what it is, does not fade away. Ephra Bulbasaur is forced to spend his hard-earned coin on dozens of new hats. It's called hair loss, Ephra. It happens to everyone. A terrible storm has struck the North, unfortunately. Many houses have been swept away in floods, and the roads are totally impassable. Farming is down. Oh, trade down. Everything's down. Right, call for unity, everyone. Let's ask the church to lead the relief efforts. Come on now. It's so good. Why wouldn't we? Okay, what's happening? Where are we all? This is nervous. Nervous time. Hey, Joan. Joan Cone, welcome to the Barrens. How you doing? What have we got? Okay, oh, we're gonna have the church lead the relief effort. The church rises eagerly to the occasion. Hey, Ace. Welcome back to the Barrens. How you doing? Oh, Barrens are on the rise. The church eagerly rises to the occasion. They spend vast amounts of gold to repair roads and send priests to comfort the huddled masses. The success of the church's relief efforts converts thousands of the common folk into fanatical believers. There we go. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that the commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to really rile them up. The Ashmedian Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March, and how would our dear Queen stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedian threat and proposes a march of defence, we'll build an army to back your words. The next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons. Only the chiefs can stop the Barons now. Alright. Ganahan as well, welcome on in. Finally, ads are over. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. Yeah, it's pre-roll only. So for King of the Castle, I have it as pre-roll. And that way there's no ads while we're playing, so there won't be any interference. Sorry about that. But Ace, you are... Where are you? There you are. You're a Baroness. Too many Barons? No, not enough. Ganahan, where are you? Oh, you're the returning Baron. There you go. Welcome on in. A sudden swing. Yeah, it is. We'll be carrying on. I'll tell you all now. We'll be carrying on this Dynasty for next month as well. So, regional skirmishes. Your Grace, you simply must put the Barons in their place. They've been sending their troops into my territory, occupying my villages, killing any soldiers who resist. Is provocation for war. Hey! Sleek, thank you for the gift sub. Giving it to Ephra. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, all the support that you're giving me. Thank you so much. Now Ephra has a kobold. These are baseless accusations, Your Majesty. We would never threaten the integrity of the kingdom like that. Didn't you ask me to start a war recently? Not exactly, Your Majesty. I only asked for suitable military training exercises. Regardless, we would never stoop to tactics such as these. Is there any proof of your claim, Hentai? The attackers were marchers, there's no doubt about it. They acted like buffoons and killed innocent villagers for no good reason. Narrator, they would. Bandits from the sounds of it, nothing more. Your Majesty, my intel suggests the Barons are most definitely lying. That said, reprimanding them is sure to enrage them further. Alright everyone. Gonna need all the help that I can. We gotta punish the Barons and get compensation. Vote B. Drive them out of the east. Ephra, no! No, Ephra! Why? And Kyle, do you want to let the Barons just beat up whoever they please? Do you think that's going to work out well? Oh, lordy. Okay, 5-5. We got 3 missing votes. 2 missing votes. I'm going to do a final countdown. If you haven't voted, Get in before the end of the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. Oh, thank God. The council orders the barons to pay reparations as they continue to profess their innocence. The counts are mollified but not convinced the barons will stand down. Yeah. Your Highness, Your Grace, Count Ground Control II has been having prophetic dreams. Not again. This runs in the family, ground control. We got to put a stop to this. It's true. I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give us a prophecy then. I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For example, I dreamt of Baron Ganahan II being beheaded. I saw a vision of Baroness Ace's body floating away on dark water. This sounds like civil war. What? Great God! Please, Your Majesty, having foretelled the future of the council, it could gain insight into great mysteries. Gonna do a call for unity. And I think... Alright, just this once. In all those dreams of dead barons daily, too many barons. Oh dear. Too many barons, too many barons. Apparently we're going to put you in jail. Be gone, demon. Alright, even though it's a 20% gamble. 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. If you've yet to vote, get your vote in now. Boom, boom. What? But... both authority and stability up. I foresaw this, I must be contained. He does not struggle as the watch haul him away. Word gets around that you are not a queen to be fooled. Ground control II gets put away. The kill count climbs again. That's 2 ground controls killed in this game today. 20% success, yet a rare, lean success there. Your heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. What have we got? What have we got? D3, D3, what have we got? What have we got? My child! The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Joan, thank you. They are Matilda II. Huzzah, Your Highness. I'm sure little Matilda II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Alright, we got a vote. So, chiefs want to bring farming down. They can do so with seed, a deer park. Barons want to do stuff about military. Ideally, they'd build the fortress to bring their own military up. That's it, really, for schemes. I'm going to open the nobles list here, so you can see how much money everyone has. We're going to start the auction right now. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there's a slight delay on stream, so try not to miss out. I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Let's see, B and A, Fortress and Thieves Guild, okay. Boom, 10 seconds everyone. Oh, that was a lot of flip-flopping, but we stuck back to A and B. Barons are on the verge of a rebellion, but plot twist. Plot twist. Okay. What is happening in the march? More news from the march, Your Highness. Who are they fighting now? Each other. Great battles are erupting all across the march. What for? These aren't mere skirmishes, there have been raids, occupations, a lot of innocent people have died. But I cannot discern the reason for it. Perhaps they're simply looking for an excuse to go to war, since being denied the opportunity. I think it's gotta be A. We gotta bring the barons to heel. Stop your fighting, everyone. Call for unity is in effect, that's true. Do you really want to exhaust your military like this? I can't believe it. All the usual suspects are here, voting to let the barons kill each other. Who has yet to vote? That's what, 9 of you? So there's 4 people outstanding. Still a chance to change it up. Who has yet to vote? We're missing Whopper, Shadow Moon, Teeny Bert. Who's missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of you. I don't know who the Baron is. But okay, we'll do a final countdown. 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on. Alright. Stop this fighting. Stop it now. The barons retreat to their castles, hollering all the while about tyranny and royal overreach of power. On the other hand, there's no doubt that you've saved many lives, putting a stop to their childish contests. Thank God. Your Majesty, a young northern monk named Gilderfrith seeks an audience. He's writing a book and has a small request. I can vouch for his seriousness. Show him in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I'm writing a history of your reign, but research is costly. I was wondering if you might donate a little to support my efforts. Would I? This isn't really an emergency, is it? So I don't think I would. Could I afford myself a little bit of gold? Probably not. Gilderfrith bows and thanks you for your time, but the young monk can't hide his disappointment. Thank you for seeing him, Your Majesty. I can't wait to read his book. Yeah, I was thinking I might be able to do the 300, but I leaned against it. Oh, Gildefrith is trying to write a complete history of the kingdom. I doubt he'll be ready until long after we're both dead. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the mother of the nation. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's farms aren't producing enough food, Your Majesty. The peasants can't rely on you. Damn it all! Damn it! If your current ambition isn't working out for you, if you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies. Defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies and force them to submit. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal that I've got, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Don't listen to these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend any queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. You know what? I think, so I've got to go for a faith one. And based off how things have been going, I think I would like to be a living saint, having brought the chiefs into the fold. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll send word to my priests. But of course, you need to be worthy. Your priority is to raise your authority in the kingdom's overall faith as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Alright. Kind of want to stop civil war. So yes. Let's keep the barons happy. And hope for the best. Workers on strike. Your Majesty, I need help with my common folk. The march is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. Gadako, what's going on? They've gone on strike demanding better pay in fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. Well, we should deliberate with the council. Cheers, my liege. Now here we are, everyone. This is clear cut, 100%. A squatting protest. We've got to break it up. Finally, something the marcher troops can do. Vote A. We'll send those pesky peasants back to work. Damn them all. Or we could do this. I don't know why we would do this. Why would we give the peasants what they want? They're not real people, they're peasants. Okay, well, what's that? 12? One vote left that could break the tie. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're good. We got the military in. The barons muster a few battalions of troops and move them into Kodaku's lands, hoping to break the strikes. They scatter the disorganized peasants easily. There is some bloodshed, but the workers soon return to their jobs, muttering rebelliously against nobles and crown alike. There we go. Your Majesty, the courts are overloaded. They simply can't fit any more prisoners into their prison cells. I think that's a bad move. I mean, so's that, but, you know, build more prisons would be ideal, I believe. We have the authority. We can build prisons. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yes, Your Majesty. I'll send a letter right away. Building new prisons turns out to be trickier than expected. Bureaucracy piles up, stonemasons turn up and leave again. And by the end of the season, one of the new prisons is barely started. The courts remain overloaded. 30% worked. Damn it all. Your Majesty, I've received messages from priests beyond the capital. They've begun working hard to promote you in your power in every sermon. Bowles, hello. Welcome on in. Where are you? There you go. You're somewhere. Here you are. Placed in the Chiefs. As they should, Archie. Let's see what they have to say. Listen to the priest's letters. 100%. Winner, winner. Your command of the kingdom is masterful, Your Majesty. The nobles are in no position to push back against you. Now the true journey of sainthood begins. We will scour the kingdom for miracles so that you can show the holiness of your rule. Excellent news. I shall write to my priests directly. They shall investigate any potential miracles and send word once they find something. 60%. Come on, everyone. Good vibes. Good vibes. The best vibes. Tomorrow we will have Monarch Matilda II. Damn it. Okay. Let's watch it fail. It failed. After a few weeks, the Archbishop returns with an immensely sour expression. The marches. A pig seems to be sick, but then she got up and walked. And a villager in the east claimed that his statue of St. Bertrand started crying, but his neighbours say it was just the rain. I must pray harder. With respect, Your Majesty, this is larger than just you. We must bring the lost sheep back to our flock. Without a faithful kingdom, there is little to be done. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's faith as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Look, that pig got up and walked again, despite being sick. In the Grand Hall, Baroness Sleekhaven's castle, a number of figures are hunched around a heath, plotting away. The crowds have been thinning out of my rallies. What happened? Shortages of money and manpower throughout the military are making you look weak, General. We're trying our best to plug the gaps, so best be quick about it. My speeches can only carry us so far. The Baron's aim is to have the highest military. Oh, we're good as we are. Oh dear God. Oh no. What are we doing? Why must history repeat itself? Apparently something has escaped from the cellars of Count Hentidad's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Hello, Your Majesty. It was right on only sight. I wants to stitch together parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognise my Aunt Edna's earlobes. An abomination! That's right, Your Majesty, I damn near piddled me britches. This creature's my life's work, Your Highness, and my son. His escape was regrettable. Just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I've chained him up for far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. Well, it's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It's the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Burn 'em! Burn 'em! At the very least, it's not going free. 100%. Burn them both! It's the only way to be sure. Katori, hello! There you are. Welcome to the Counts. We don't want to let this thing loose again. "31 pilots? Wait, what? It's just a monster." Oh, yeah, I know of them. They, oh, what was their one song? Thrifty One Pilot. Oh my god. They did, what is it? Something about growing up. Shut up, it's time to make money. Was like one of the taglines in it. I can't remember what the song was called though. Pumped Up Kicks, there we are. Wait, no, Pumped Up Kicks is... oh yeah, it might have been. Gonna make money. Alright. That's gonna bug me now, let me look it up. Is it Stressed Out? 21 pirates. It's Stressed Out, I believe. Yeah. Shut up, it's time to make money! And there are only 21 of them. Yeah, no, we added an extra 10. Thank you, Your Majesty. I promise the villagers will never again be troubled by my son's unusual features. God damn it, the council is soft. How dare you, Katori, distract me with music. Riots spark out across the east as the priests whip the common folk into a frenzy. How can Hentai Dad have escaped justice after desecrating the dead and performing dark magics? Weren't they victims of an airplane crash? I don't remember. Oh. I don't know. Rumours spread that Hentai Dad used his power to turn you into their puppet. Why else would this travesty be allowed? Ugh. Well, Majesty, will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Count, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. Oh, hold on. I didn't know the barons could have the haunted forest. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusions for hauntings. Your Grace, the barons can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Oh. Be calm? Be calm, yes. We are calm. We are calm and collected. Barons, chiefs and council can all have it. Oh, okay. I did not know that. We are currently playing maximum chances of haunted forest events. Okay. Fence it off and make sure no one goes near it. No need to disturb the haunted forest. That would be the best way. I think this event spawns whenever someone has 4 trade or lower and involve the highest trade. Oh, is that? Ah, okay, I see it. It's code wizardry. What have we got in a minute? That's most of you. Okay, 3 of you left to vote. As my monarch's vote is on here, so that's 13, 12 total. Oh no! Don't trouble yourself. It's fine, and I think Ephra's probably right. Boom, boom. Fence the area off and make sure no one goes near it. But my lumber! I paid for that. Give it a rest, won't you? The council has spoken, and it's for your own good. When it's clear the council won't reconsider its position, Count Katori slinks back to the east. The haunted forest falls back to obscurity and legend. Your Majesty, I have some questions about the treasury. It's not empty, is it? No, I have no concerns on that front. It's simply that there are a few irregularities in the funds, and I'm afraid King Consort Magnus was the last person to touch those accounts. There has to be an innocent explanation. I don't want to cause trouble, Your Majesty. I'm sure everything's in order. You go straight to see your husband. You find him returning from a trip to the cathedral, looking thoughtful. I trust you're having a good day, Matilda? No, given your expression, perhaps not. The treasurer came to see me today. I wanted to keep it a surprise, but I suppose it's out in the open now. A while ago, I received a letter from my family in the north, believing the ninth god is flourishing, but northern devotion can always improve. So I decided to fund a new monastery there to bring the chiefs together in celebration of the ninth god. I know, it was wrong of me to make a move without checking with you first, but it's a great initiative for the north and the kingdom. Can you forgive me? I'll set aside a few funds so the treasurer won't worry. Magnus's eyes widen and he gives you a warm hug. The gods are good. This means a great deal to me, Matilda. I can't thank you enough. Soon the project gets underway. With such promising start, word gets out about the King Consort's quick wits and resolve. It's called embezzlement, my dear, not irregularities, yeah. Dear, we're running out of cash. I hate it. Okay, popularity boom, bankruptcy looms, sainthood. It's all happening in the kingdom. Citizens from the north flock to the capital to send gifts to the King Consort. Throngs follow him around the city, while devotees peer through palace windows. I hear the chiefs are asking for the King Consort to tour the region. I wonder if he'll begin eclipsing your popularity. I would be happy for him. As always, it's not so simple, Your Majesty. The other regions are complaining about favoritism towards the north. As Magnus emerges from his study, the spymaster disappears down the corridor. I never know what to say to her. Anyway, did she tell you about my upcoming tour? The chiefs of the north asked me to come help improve things even more. Go for it, my dear, go for it. Gods are good. I'll be sure to tell everyone how thoughtful you are. Soon as the tour begins, although there are some grumbles about favouritism elsewhere, the King Consort Magnus's popularity soars through his homeland. But the Spy Master was right about him eclipsing you? Perhaps at least the royal family's reputation is glowing in the north. Rebellion, it could be on the table. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Oh dear, what do you suggest we do? I gave it all to Magnus. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Don't want the tombs. We gotta take out the bank loan. The Bank of Salvin de Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth. All the way across the Western Sea, they assure you, however, they maintain total independence from the Republic. We are supposed to repay that at some point in the future. The banker they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest within 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you had no other choice. Alright, here we go. Sainthood or bust. I've sent my priest to investigate any potential miracles and send word once they find something. Hopefully we hear back soon. 80%. 20% chance that the Counts scoop the win. I'm going to wait for a miracle. After a few weeks, Count Katori arrives excitedly. How exquisite, Your Highness. Excellent news from the east. 9 white wolves were seen close to a countess' keep, and a group of her vassals followed them deep into the moorland. There they found an ancient, forgotten church beside a tor. The wolves vanished, leaving only a handful of fur. Besides, you must recall how last week the statue of St. Bertram wept blood after you visited the cathedral, and that peasant reported a vision of you being blessed by the ninth. When the Queen's rule is holy, the ninth god rewards. Everyone agrees the signs are here. The sign of my power. I can feel it. And the ninth's god might, Your Majesty, don't forget that. I will make preparations for the ceremony in St. Bertram's Cathedral. I look forward to seeing you. That evening, your husband comes to see you. Far be it from me to be a critic, but do you really see my northern relatives following you just because you're a saint? I've convinced the North to follow me, thanks to a delicate diplomat in a good husband. You know best, I'm sure. I hope it goes as well as you hope. Before you know it, time has come. It's a gloriously sunny day in the capital, and layers upon layers of ceremonial robes are rather hot. You stand before the Archbishop in St. Bertram's Cathedral in front of the gathered nobles. Robert, welcome on in. I'm afraid it's the end of the game. Where are you? There you go. Welcome on in. Everyone say hello to Robert in chat. You're in the Barons. Why are you afraid? Don't be scared. No, I'm not scared. Okay. Magnus stands beside you, his hand in yours. Off to the side, little Matilda II is watching excitedly. They occasionally try to dash into the crowd, but their governess retrieves them each time. We gather before the power of the ninth god to witness the holy influence of Queen Matilda. There follows a very, very long sermon. Stand and smile respectfully. It goes on. and on, and on. But eventually it's time for your blessing. A blanket of silence falls over the cathedral. You step forward and the Archbishop sprinkles holy water upon your brow. Perhaps you feel something. A bright spark of potential. The future stretches ahead of you in endless power of the influential church surrounds you. The nobles can never stand against you now. Rise once more, Queen of the Kingdom and Saint Matilda. Advisor, yes, welcome on in, but I'm afraid it's Ogre. Sainthood, here I am. Hooray! Yes, well, of course we're all in awe of your enthusiasm, Your Majesty. Applause rises in the cathedral, echoing in the huge rafters. Surrounded by her red-robed devotees, High Inquisitor is watching closely. After a moment, she applauds with the rest. At the next council session, the nobles arrive to find a cluster of Inquisitors who have joined your honor guard. What are they doing here? Since when does the Inquisition have a place in the council? By blood of the dead, hush. Do you want to be tried for heresy? Don't worry, they're purely ceremonial. I suppose, Your Greatness. Over the course of the day, even the boldest noble is quick to vote for the crown. It's so easy, relaxing, efficient. You finish early for the first time in months. With the church at your back, you have the license to do what you please, as long as you keep on the Ninth God's good side, of course. A long, glorious and venerated reign awaits for Saint Matilda. There we go, GG everyone! Fantastic stuff. Now then, before we get into it, now there's a bunch of you here, allow me to introduce you all to the advanced roleplay. Let me get the bits up. So advanced. There it is. I finally did it. I'll open that. I'm just going to go to the bathroom quickly, and then we'll break that down. For all of you that haven't seen it, I showed it off a bit at the start. But here's some homework for later tonight. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright everyone, so say hello to the advanced roleplay rules available in the link I've posted in chat. Let me just pin it. There you go. You can download this PDF for free off my Ko-fi page. Finally completed my Christmas gift to you all as of last Christmas. It's only taken 6 months, But yeah, this is a basic breakdown of role-playing. Xmas came early. No, it came really late. But effectively, this will break down how to design a noble, build them with traits, how to play them, and then how they change after each. It's a Pride Month gift, yes, happy Pride Month, I guess. Even then, it's just like the nick of time. There's like, what, 2 days of Pride left? No more King of the Castle for today, but if you want to engage with this, download it. There's a breakdown of what a trait is and the various prompts. And some examples in the back, although I fully encourage you to make your own based off what you think or feel is appropriate for a character. But yeah, that's great there. Whoop. So we'll pop that away. But thank you very much for all your support. I really do love the community. Ephra, goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to Ephra. I'll be playing something else in a moment. But for now, let's have the sign up. And we're going to have a vote for our inheritance. Ground control, goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to ground control in chat. Let's see, where's the polls? Right, what shall we inherit? Shall we inherit prudent? Or shall we inherit peaceful? You will have a couple minutes to vote, 1 vote each. What do you want to see in tomorrow's game with Monarch Matilda II? Oh, Bruce, hello. Sorry, yes. Welcome on in, Bruce. Everyone say hello to Bruce. Give Bruce a follow if you would like to see some mostly strategy games. There we go. Friend of the channel. Really appreciate his stuff. He does a lot of Crusader Kings stuff, which is somewhat adjacent to this in interest, so maybe worth a look. Alrighty, let's put the sign away. You all can vote in chat. Oh, hold on. Where's the poll? There it is. Peaceful winning out at the moment. Right, let's read what the monarch is up to. The barons withdrew support and the wave of popular momentum behind General Evme petered out. She is soon just another bittered old soldier, ranting that she could have been a queen. The attempt to woo Bisk to the northern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, trapped Chief Ephra Bulbasaur in a bubble of silence, from which he never escaped. Shortly after Queen Matilda's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Countess Whopper's castle and placed her under arrest for evil magic. As she burned, she screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Praise be! Under Saint Matilda's reign, the church was all-powerful. The only thing warmer than the hearts of the believers were the heretics that being burned alive. The queen died peacefully after another 15 years of devout rule. Legend says that an angel appeared at her bedside to bear her to the thereafter. Praise be! What did we end up with? What was the poll? Peaceful. Okay. We are peaceful then. I'll make a note here. Peaceful is our inheritance. Queen Matilda the Enlightened brought the chiefs into the fold. We've got Ephra, the wealthiest noble, and Ground Control, the poorest. And finally, Monarch Matilda. Now we do have to worry about that. I wish you could change your heir appearance, but what are you going to do? I imagine we could. like in between games. That might be possible if we tinker with the save file, but I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. Because then I'd have to remember like all the numbers for the different components. I think the way it works out with what a character looks like, all the different components are given different codes, if you will. But yeah, next game gonna be good. Peaceful. Okay, so we got to make sure the barons don't get another itch. Nope. Oh wait, we can't do it? Or it's not like that? It's quite complicated how the images are generated, and it's not that simple. Wow, it's okay. I even thought that was kind of simple. Kind of complicated, sorry. Well, that's what we got for today. That's what we got for King of the Castle. Join us tomorrow at the same time, so 3 hours prior to now is when I'll be starting. We're going to have Matilda II.